cut in 4 equal parts. This is wire resistance R. It is cut into 4 equal parts. So this is first one, second, third. Here R by 4, R by 4, R by 4, R by 4, and forming a bundle together. Okay, and here the bundle together. Calculate this effective resistance. Question: what is the effective resistance? Question. So wire of resistance here cut into 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts and bundle together. Then what is the effective resistance? When they are connected in parallel, effective resistance is equal to R effective is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus 1 by R4. Here, why? Because it is in parallel connection. Parallel connection. Formula is 1 by R by 4 plus 1 by R by 4 plus 1 by R by 4 plus 1 by R by 4. This is effective resistance. R effective is equal to 4 by R plus 4 by R plus 4 by R plus 4 by R. That is equal to 4 by R. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. 4 by R taking common. Here you will get this. Then what is that? 16 4 by R into 4. That is equal to 16 by R. Effective resistance is equal to R by 16. This is problem. Next, hold it. A wire of resistance here 18 ohms. A wire of resistance 18 ohm cut into 3 equal parts. Actually 3 equal parts means 18 by 3. Therefore what is that? 6 ohms each part. Each part is equal to total by total resistance by total number of parts. Total resistance by total number of parts. Right. So therefore 6 ohms each part value. Arranged in which form? Equilateral triangle. Okay. Arranged in this. Arranging equilateral triangle. So these 6 ohms, here 6 ohms, 6 ohms. What is the effective resistance between these two terminals? Okay, what is the effective resistance in between A and B? Question. Effective resistance between A and B. So effective resistance value. So here current will be divided into 2 parts. That's why these two are in series. Current is flowing continuously. They are said to be in series, and this effective value is in parallel with this. So therefore 6 and what is that? This is R1, this is R2, next R3. R1, R2 are in series. Next, here R1 plus R2, that is equal to 6 plus 6, that is equal to 12 ohms. Next, 12 ohm and R3 are in parallel. Parallel means 1 by 12 plus 1 by 6. Therefore, effective resistance. Therefore, 1 by R effective is equal to 1 by 6, take common, 1 by 2 plus 1. Therefore, 1 by 6 here, 2 plus 1, 3 by 2, 3 1 yeah, 3 2 yeah. 1 by R effective is equal to 1 by 4. R effective is equal to 4 ohms. So this is answer. 9th. Find the effective resistance between A and B in the given circuit. So this is question. Find the effective resistance between A and B. So each of them is given 6 ohms, 6 ohms, 6 ohms. Find the effective resistance between A and B. Effective resistance between A and B. So this wire having what is that same potential points. So why? Because there is no what is that device in between them. So that's why directly connected wire. So they are at same potential points. So we can what is that remove it. That means short circuit it. And these two are also same potential points. So that's why it is also short circuit it. Then final diagram 6 ohms, 6 ohms. Okay, this resistance can be folded like this. This resistance can be folded like this. Then all of them is in which connection? Parallel. Then effective resistance is equal to 2. Effective resistance 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Therefore, 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6, 3 by 6, 2. Therefore, effective resistance is equal to ohms. Right. What is the ratio of this? What is the heat generated in the circuit? What is the ratio of heat generated across the resistors? So this is resistance to R. Here it is R. Battery EMF is E. What is the generated heat ratio across the resistors? Okay. So 2R and R. Actually, heat generated ratio, this will be considered as R1. This will be considered as what is it? R2. Q is equal to 2. These two are connected in what is that? Parallel. Why? Because current will be divided into parts. So that's why heat generated across the resistor formula, what is that? Q is equal to I square into R. General formula, heat generated across the resistor. Then parallel connection potential difference will be same. So that's why I is equal to 3 by R. So therefore V square divided by R square into R get cancelled. Q is directly proportional to 1 by R. 1 by R. Therefore Q1 is Q2 is equal to 2. What is that? 1 by R1 is 1 by R. So that is 1 by R1 nothing but 1 by R is 1 by 2R. Therefore 2R is to R. RR get cancelled, 2 is to 1. So this is cells. Problem on cells. Actually, the primary cell of EMF is equal to 1.5 volts. 1.5 volts. And short circuited then current I is equal to 3 amperes flowing through it. Then find the internal resistance. This is cell and it is short circuited. Means what is that? External resistance value is 0. Current flowing through the cell is given. What is the internal resistance of the cell? Then I is equal to total EMF by total resistance. Here capital R is 0. Why? Because short circuit. Short circuit means external resistance capital R is 0. I is equal to E by small r. Therefore, R is equal to E by I. E value 1.5 divided by 3. 3 1 0.5. Therefore, 0.5 ohms. Next, 56. So this is circuit. So this is given circuit. Here B, next one C. Here terminal A. Battery EMF is E. 1 ampere current is flowing through it. 1 ampere. Resistance value is mentioned 4 ohms, 6 ohms, 5 volts, 10 volts. Next 3 ohms, 1 ampere current. Then find the EMF of the battery. What is the EMF of the battery? EMF question. Find. Then EMF of the battery. So sum of potential drops in closed loop it is equal to 0 according to Kirchhoff's voltage law. Then what is that here? Potential at point A. When current will be flowing through this loop in this direction, potential drop across the resistor, that is negative, that is I into R1. This is you can consider as R1, this is R2, this is R3. So same current will be flowing through this loop. Then what is that? I into R1, and potential drop across the cell S2 minus, that is drop minus of E. Next minus 2 plus potential gain plus E. This is E1, this is E2, E1, E2, and potential drop across the resistor minus of I into R2, and potential drop across the resistor minus of I into R3. Next plus E. Sum of potential drops in closed loop it is equal to 0. Then current is 1 ampere into resistance 3 minus battery 10 plus 5 minus current 1 into resistor resistance 6 minus of 1 into what is it here 4 ohms plus E, that is equal to 0. Minus 3 minus of 10 plus 5 minus of 6 minus of 4 plus E is equal to 0. So therefore what you are getting here? Minus 10 minus 20 minus 23 plus 5 plus E, that is equal to 0. So minus of 23 minus of 5, what is that? 18. Okay, 18 plus again what is that? 5. What you are getting? 23 plus E, that is equal to 0. E is equal to plus 18 volts. Okay. A balancing point in a meter bridge is given. So balancing point in the meter bridge is E1, Actually, L is equal to 44 centimeter. This is balancing point. Then, in a meter bridge, whenever resistances are interchanged, then new balancing point, L dash question mark. Here, P by Q or R by S is equal to L by 100 minus L. This is meter bridge formula. Meter bridge formula. Here, first case R by S, that is equal to L 44 divided by 100 minus of 44. 44 divided by 56. This is equation 1. After changing inter resistances, okay, changing resistances, left and right resistance, left and right resistance, then S R by R is equal to L dash. New balancing point L dash divided by 100 minus of L dash. Therefore, S by R place within substituting them. 56 divided by 44, that is equal to L dash divided by 100 minus of L dash. Okay, 2 22s, 2 4, 2 8 16, 2 11s and 2 14s. So cross multiplication is 14 into 100 minus of L dash, that is equal to 11 L dash. Then 1400 minus of 14 L dash is equal to 11 L dash. Take it to left side, 1400, that is equal to 25 L dash. Okay, 5 5 is 5, 2 is 10, 5 8 is, then 5 1 is 5 5 is 25, 25 5 6 is 36. L dash is equal to 56 centimeter.